welcome to the Morning Cuppa, which is the evening cuppa for me and Prachetta.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Let me let people know that we're online. My phone
Here is your
is
phone, ma'am.
ringing.
The doctor is going to call.
No, not right now.
So I have a meeting, ma'am. I just need to go and prepare.
Aw.
So I shall see you tomorrow. If tomorrow we are not going to Niv's house, or Thursday. Thankful Thursday.
Thankful Thursday. Okay, so let's get people on here. Where is everyone? Prachetta, tell them to get in here.
Ajao. In Hindi we say ajao. Ma'am, say ajao.
Ajo.
Ajao. Come.
There we are. So let's share it out. If you're seeing it, hi, Kathy Hand.
Hi, Kathy.
If you're seeing it, share it. That's what I'm doing right now.
Kathy, we are planning to go for your sari shopping. So let us know sari which Kathy wanted. So do let us know what colors you like.
Okay.
So it's cold here.
It is cold here.
And
I'm all wrapped up in a house coat that Navriti loaned me while I'm here. And Prachetta's in her hoodie because it's cold.
It's cold. And I need to run for my meeting.
And she's got a meeting. Thank you for coming on to say hello.
So a hug to ma'am from all your side. Take care. All the best.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please do pray for me.
We're praying for Prachetta and all of our India family.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
See you, ma'am.
Bye. Have a good meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's get people in here. Where are all the P's? Royal blue and purple. Ooh, I love those colors too, Kathy. Beautiful colors. All right, well, I'm going to do some heart brain coherence. So if anybody wants to do it with me, it's hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. Breathe in all the way down into your diaphragm. Fill those lungs up completely. And exhale slowly. Let it go back out, releasing anything that you don't need. And then breathe in again. Add in love. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. And you may hear some loud noises. We're very close to the airport, so when the planes come over, you may not hear me, you might hear the planes. All right, let's do affirmations. I am worthy. I am enough. I'm healthy. I am wealthy. Miracles happen to me every day. I am a miracle magnet. Say those affirmations. We've been doing them for how long, Deirdre? And hello, Deirdre. Andrea Gregg is here. The Leo experience, Mr. Leo in the house. Good morning to you. Yes, I am all better. I'm 100%. I've been out and about. I've been experiencing India and doing a little bit of shopping while I'm here, which is interesting. I made my first transaction using India rupees, and boy, what an experience. And after I hear how much something costs, I have sticker shock, and then I'm like, oh, wait, how much is that in US dollars? And it's not much. So it's been a very interesting journey to learn how to convert the currency from the rupees to the dollars. And so I'm learning a lot while I'm here. I'm learning a lot about the culture, The people are amazing, just amazing. They have welcomed me with open arms, which means they have welcomed all the peas here in India. Um, Prachetta is very good at marketing, so she's helping me to connect to different people, network, and possibly do some speaking engagements while I'm here in India, which will be interesting because I do not speak the language, so there will have to be an interpreter. But we're working on that and seeing if we can get some things, especially talking to the youth. And that's what we're focusing on right now. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. I appreciate your words. And Kathy, oh, thank you. Thank you. I had I messaged Gracie to ask if she was doing the cuppa today, and I didn't hear. So I thought, well, why not? And Prachetta made me do it. She goes, "Do you want me to turn the light on?" Because I was so cold. I was cuddled up in my house coat in a blanket, and she goes, "I'll turn the light on. You can do cuppa." So you can thank Prachetta for me being on. There's one of the planes. They come right over top of the house, and sometimes I can hear them shift gears. Sometimes it feels like they're going to land up on the roof. Like, I'm always looking out the window, like, is it coming in here? It's very loud. So you may hear that. You might experience it. Oh, thank you, Andrea Gregg. Yes, yes, I am. I'm loving the whole experience here. I'm loving the colors. All the colors are bright and brilliant. And Prachetta has gifted me with some outfits, some saris. And so we've been out a couple of times. And like I said, when I went shopping yesterday, I was shopping specifically for shoes to wear with some of these outfits because all I have are my Skechers tennies. And I was like, well, tennis shoes don't go with a really fancy outfit. So I was able to find a bargain in the mall. Navriti took me to the mall. She took me to get my nails done. And I got a mani pedi while I was out. So that I treated myself to that. And that was the first transaction I did with rupees. And I won't even tell you how much I paid to have a mani pedi because you all would just be sick with envy because it's nothing like what we pay in the States. Everybody's thanking Prachetta. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. So, how's everybody doing? It's Thankful Tuesday. It's the end of the day for me here. And I am so grateful that I got to meet another person today. I'm pretty much meeting a person a day. So,
Joy.
and it's been very interesting meeting people and finding out more about the culture and families. Community is huge here. Gracie, Gracie, come in here with me. Oh, sweet one, I want to see your face. You
There we go.
are? Hi, darling.
Hi, Terry.
Oh, I was just saying, Gracie, I'm meeting probably a person a day while I'm here. I'm meeting somebody new, and people come in to hear what their message is from the angels, or to get blessings, or to receive healings.
Isn't that
And
amazing?
it's interesting how important community is here. They
Very.
really have tight communities. The
Yes.
neighbors are not just neighbors, they're friends.
Yes.
They all look out for each other. Uh, Everybody just pulls together. If somebody needs something, then there's probably somebody in the village that has that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm learning a lot about the culture and about how important it is
Yes.
to know each other, to really know each other, and to
Yes.
help each other out. So, Gracie, I'm sure you experienced that where you're from.
Oh, yes, I do. Very, very much so. And
Okay, hang
we,
on. Let me turn my volume up so I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
There
Can
we
you
go.
hear me?
Now I hear you.
Okay. So thank you, Terry. And boy, it's good to see you and get your vibration and all your energy. And yes, it is the same where I'm from in Kenya, in Nairobi. But Terry, it also happens in the countryside in America. It's just in the
Mhm.
cities where there is all this kind of keep to yourself. And it is wonderful because it gives you a sense of community, a sense of safety, a
Mhm.
sense of of grounding. I would say grounding to a certain degree because a neighbor will come and say, "Oh, you can talk to a neighbor and tell them, this and this happened," and they'll say, "Yeah, but maybe this," and it's wonderful. And in India, in Kenya, and even here, Indians live together in the same house. They just live together. I'm not saying that it is a beautiful I mean, a peaceful symbiosis. It is, but they all live together. The Chinese do that too. When here in New
Mhm.
York, they live in one big house and they go
Yeah.
there on and on.
Yeah. Family is so important,
Yes,
and like I love my family, but I don't talk to them every day. But
yes,
being here with Prachetta and seeing how close her and Prachir communicate every
yes,
day, they
yes,
talk to each other. They know what's happening in each other's lives and how they're doing.
yes,
So it just reinforces to me that that's necessary, really, for us
yeah,
to keep in contact with our loved ones and, not to go weeks or months without talking to somebody that we're so close to, that we love, but to keep in closer contact.
yeah. And I feel you're right, Terry. I think it's just the way when we live in cities, when we live in suburbs, we lose that connection.
Mhm.
However, in Kenya, we live in the suburbs, and my uncle lives in another suburb. But there's this whole thing where they'll just pop up on a Saturday, and they say, "Oh, we're around the corner. We were just passing through," and they'll stop by. So
Yeah.
I think that's what the modern day and the
Mhm.
cities. But the Indians and Asians, Chinese, they literally stick together, and we do Africans do in the countryside. Yes,
Right.
it's something that we're losing, but it helps. It just
Yeah.
helps you move along.
Mhm. It
Mhm.
does, and it creates a sense of safety
Yes,
also.
yes,
Because that neighbor is looking out for you just as you're looking out for them. And there's anything strange going on, then there's a network of communication where
and
people say, hey, lock your doors, or something's happening.
yeah.
And the first couple of nights I was here, I kept hearing a whistle all
Oh,
night long. I'd hear a whistle, and I'm
yeah,
thinking, well, that's really strange.
yes.
And so I asked about it, and they have a security guard at the gate here, the entrance gate. And if they see any activity, like 3 o'clock in the morning, if there's movement or something, and that's not a normal thing, they'll blow their whistle to let them know, hey, I see you, I see what's happening. And they probably whistle at the fact that I'm awake all during the night and have a light on. So they're probably wondering, why is somebody up there at Progetta's?
And thank you for reminding me, Terry, because we have the same thing. Most people in Nairobi, um, as in India, have security guards. We call them watchmen,
Mhm,
and ours were from Tanzania. They were the Maasai, so they're walking around with their spear. And then I remember my sister went and got some whistles, and I forgot. When I went back there, I forgot that they have the whistle, so they'll blow it.
mhm,
And it's amazing because any little thing that goes on, they will blow the ours. Ours don't blow the whistle, but ours kind of like they go with their stuff. And there
mhm,
was a time when somebody had broken into our compound from the backside, and he had come up, and it was somebody who knew. Robbers kind of know if
mhm.
they can work their way. Otherwise, they stumble and they make a lot of clutter.
Right.
So he came up and he was standing on a tree where we normally kept the key for the gate. And he passed right past these two these two watchmen who were crouching, just sitting down in a shadow. And he went to the door. And when he came, when they caught him, and they really started beating him, and he started screaming. And the neighbors who have a watchman, same, he came over. So that's what. Now we have the whistles.
Right. Yeah, the whistles serve a purpose.
Yes.
Let's say hello, Don Baker. Hi, Don. I couldn't take your phone call because I was turning on Cuppa, but yes, we need to have a conversation. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, and feeling back to my normal self again. And Michelle Landers came in, Catherine Kovacs,
Mhm. Kathy
and
Han,
oh,
Jennifer.
yes, Michelle. We're going to pray for you as you go to that appointment.
Well, look who's here. Leo.
Our Leo's in the house. And Kathy said, we used to go to each other's homes when I lived in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, just stop by to say hi. We
Yes.
always would just walk into our relative's home unannounced. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up like that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you might get a visit from a neighbor down the street or, a cousin or other relative. They might just stop in and say, hey, I was passing by, just wanted to say hello. You didn't just go on by, you actually stopped or you honked your horn or, somehow acknowledged that you were there.
And that neighbor who came to borrow some sugar, and kind of, it just so happened out of the blue they'd come in to borrow some sugar. And if there was anything going on in the house, or anything that they saw was out of context, it let you know. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
right. Blue Jean. Oh, all the babies are there. We have Gruffy, Baby Gruff, Pocket, Razzmatazz, and Whizbee. Brookie, you're there with Jean. Oh, yay! And Lulabelle. Oh, hello, everybody. It feels so good to be on here with you, Gracie, and to see all the peas.
It really does, Terry. But Terry, thank you for not. There's no buts unless you say, "But God did this," so "But God is going to do this." Terry, it's wonderful. Thank you for this platform, because sometimes I get up and I'm like, I can't get up to do Kappa today, but the angels tell me, go, 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 because it's good for you too, as it is
Mhm.
for all the peace.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry. It's wonderful.
Aw. Well, thank you for keeping the light on.
Yes, thank you.
You and Kathy Hand and Jim, you all have
Yes,
been wonderful.
and all the peace who come in, and those who watch on Restream. We are so
Right.
grateful. We feel your energy, and we
Yeah.
haven't seen Auntie Jean for a while, but
No, I was able to talk with Jean a little bit ago. Yeah, she sends her love.
good.
Yeah, she's been struggling a bit, so
Yeah,
definitely keep her in our prayers.
right. And Billy, and have you been in touch with Billy?
I just texted her a few minutes ago. She goes to the doctor next week, I believe it is,
Yes.
to see the surgeon. So yeah,
Okay.
please keep her in your prayers. Paula is undergoing her chemo
Mm-hmm.
and could really use a lot of positive energy and prayers coming to her right now. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for asking.
Yes. And a quick update: our Mama Hadu Bear is
Good.
doing well, keeping up, and has her little comedies that happen at at the hospital. But other than that, her spirits are high, and she's keeping on.
Yeah. Oh, Marisol, hello. I haven't seen you on in a while, and you're not getting the notices.
Oh, how's that?
Not sure why, but this is the normal time. So set a clock, set an alarm, and go look for Cuppa. Because even when I can't be on, because I'm in such a different time zone, Gracie has been amazingly wonderful, and the others that jump in, Kathy and Jim. So there'll always be some positive energy going on.
Terry, what happened to the twins? How are the twins that we put in our our prayer circle. And you said Pachir lives in Goa,
Yes.
and Kubi. Where's the family?
Well, Pachir is active military.
Oh, that's right.
So he
Yes,
is in the eastern part of India. I forget
yes.
the name of that town that
Goa.
he's, no, he's in, it's a different town. His wife is also active military,
Oh, wow.
and she is in Goya. So
Okay.
they're a little bit apart. The
Mhm.
girls and Goofy are with Prachir's wife,
Oh.
Karuna,
Mhm.
and Goofy is getting ready to go be with Prachir.
Oh.
So Prachir's lonely and he needs his Goofy.
Oh, let's now start praying for military pets. You know, army pets. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, because
Yeah.
for a long time, I guess that's when he was not in the active, when he was maybe in the reserves. We always there was Pachir and Pachetta
Yeah.
and Goofy. Yeah,
And Goofy.
yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Yep. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
be seeing them
Mm-hmm.
for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's. I'll be at their house in Goya.
Oh, that's going to be a festival. But do
It's
they?
going
What?
to be a big festival. Yeah.
Yeah, what other festival do they have? That is.
They celebrate Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah,
They just had their New Year, though, here in India. It's called Diwali.
Diwali. That's what I was.
And yeah, so we are actually in a new year in India. Yes, but we do celebrate those holidays. And
Okay.
so we'll be having big celebration. And they're getting ready for a wedding.
Oh,
And Pachetta's been very, very busy because
yes.
she's planning the wedding. So she's doing a
Oh,
lot of work with that.
oh
And
my.
yeah,
And Terry, how are the malls there?
it's very similar to American malls.
Yeah.
Very similar, except there's like 3 in a row.
Oh,
They're and they're really big. They're, 3 or 4 stories
yes,
tall,
yes.
and, they have some of the same brands, global brands. Nike is in there,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
It's a variety.
Levi's, the big names,
Yes.
but then they also have some very popular ones from UK, and,
Oh, yes. South
there's
Africa.
one called Marks& and Spencer, I think, which is
Oh,
a UK brand.
I
Yeah.
love Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah,
Terry.
I went in there yesterday. I went into, one called Zara.
Yes, Zara's here.
Yeah. So,
So,
yeah, it's interesting to see some of the brands
yes.
and, yeah.
So, too, I'll tell you a little quick story about Marks and Sparks. We call it Marks and Spencer's. We used to call it Marks and Sparks because that was the place. And if you can, you could get the best undergarments, the best. So if you happen to pop in again, stock up on a few of those.
Okay.
Everybody wore, yes, and the Marks and Spencer socks. We grew up in
Okay.
Marks and Sparks. It's a wonderful, wow. That's
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to leave all my American clothes here because now I have so many Indian clothes.
I think, I think so, Terry, because my sister, when she was in the UN, worked in Pakistan. So do you remember the first time I came to see you at when you were at Charlie's and I had on
Mhm.
a green shabahamis?
Yes.
I just keep all those. They're very good for the summer. And
Yes.
you can always get American clothes somewhere else. But I feel that those cultural clothes, they're cultural clothes. I
Mm.
love them because they're very
They're
real.
amazing.
Very
Yeah,
real.
they're amazing. I just wore one today. I had a gentleman that, I sat with today and
Mhm.
did some energy work with, and, so I wore a deep green one. I think I put
Yes,
a picture of it on the Messenger.
I
It
love.
just feels so good, to dress up like that.
Yeah, and the thing is that they're very simple. They are
Mhm.
flowing, and you just feel comfortable and
Yeah,
regal and
they're
elegant.
very comfortable. Yeah, they're
Very,
comfortable and they look good.
Yes.
You
Ah,
know, they look the colors are so rich. I love the colors here in India.
aren't they?
Everything is colorful.
Well, wait until you come to Africa. Then too, it's a
Then I'll see color, right?
you see more color. You know, Terry, it's for example, when you go to Mexico, there is in the indigenous people,
Mhm.
they used to use
Right,
color, and they still use.
right. Yeah.
And oh, guess who came on, Terry?
Sally! Oh, and Blue Jean.
Yes, new neighbors, yeah.
Oh, what has Dolly been up to out there in that field?
Ah, in Dancy Pants in the field. You
Dancing,
know,
dancing out there. I'm glad to hear it.
like
I'm
we,
so glad to hear it. And Sally's here, Sally and Tony.
yes, hello, thank you,
Hello
welcome. And how are we?
there.
Sally had told us, she gave us a really great way to talk about our body. She said it's just awakening, and mine too is awakening, and it's just it finding its its cadence back again. I thought that
Mhm.
was so wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Kathy suggested that we do a hosting cuppa together on Thursday for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Um,
cute.
yeah, I'll check with Prachetta. I know we've got some plans coming up in the next couple of days, but I will see if we'll be here so I can do cuppa with you. And Kathy, you can come on, and Jim, and anybody else that wants to.
Yes, I think that would be great. Good idea. Can you imagine? Thanksgiving is 2 days away. It
It
just crept
is.
on us.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the whole month is giving
Mhm.
thanks.
Yeah,
Terry, do
it
they
certainly
celebrate Thanksgiving there?
Um, no, that's an American holiday. So, but, they have get-togethers a lot,
Yes.
and people have been so good at bringing food and cooking something they think I might wanna try, and unfortunately, I've been living on rice.
I said it. White rice, pure
White rice.
rice.
White rice is my friend. I do love it,
I
but
do too. I do
today
too.
I ventured a little bit and I ate a bite of chicken with my white rice, so we'll see how that
Good.
goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of soup. Maybe is
Yeah.
eating some chicken broth soup.
Mhm.
But isn't that amazing, Terry? I'm sorry, Peas, and I'll say it here. Oh, we don't know sorries, but dear Peas, I kind of knew what Terry was going through
Yeah.
because I experienced the same when I get home. You know.
It's not fun. It is really not fun. And, but I bounce back, you know me. I
Yes,
can be really, really sick one day, and the next day I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm all right. I'm alive." The angels help me with that. They really
they
do help
do.
me to have the mental mindset to kick whatever it is that's attacked my body. So I'm doing really, really well with it.
Yes. And you know what's so funny, Terry? Your blog, the blog, the angels told you exactly. You know, it's stepping back. It's just the opening up. If you think about
Mhm.
it, Terry,
Yeah.
it's amazing because we don't look. We just think, oh, we are not feeling well, which really we are not. But what it is a shifting. It's a
Mhm.
repositioning. You know, it's a reopening because once now your body is acclimated. It's an
Right.
amazing machine, and you
Mhm.
think God did
Yeah.
it, and we jump to and we get into fearfulness. You know, it's and thank you, Terry, because Pachetta told us, but I know you had the calm of God of Jesus calming the waters, and
Mhm.
I sensed that.
Yeah,
So thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah, Sally has a message for us.
Sally has an update on her and Tony, and I'm glad you both are doing really well.
Do you want to
Yeah.
read it, Terry?
Sally's body is still coming through the weekend and getting much of her body back. It's a mindset. When you get that perspective that I can, yes, I can, then the
Mm-hmm.
body listens. Um, it's a little difficult to walk. So start using the positive words, is what I'll encourage you. Start saying, I walk with ease and grace. My body is responding to all of this spiritual healing that's taking place. You can talk to your body and it will respond. Um, okay, and she's got to repair the muscle. Yep, let it repair. You know, when we sleep, our body repairs itself.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. And Tony's doing good. She's a little sore. Ah, she had to build a new fence.
Oh,
And
thank
it's going to rain and then it's going to snow. So
you.
welcoming in winter, absolutely. Uh, thank
Yeah,
you for that, Sally. Thank you for the update.
that's right. There is already snow up in Vermont.
Oh,
Ye-
okay.
Yes,
Really? You have snow?
yes, and so did uh Jim. Jim, the cats. He was trying to bring
Yeah.
the cats in, like it's gonna snow, but they said no, and the horses were running in the fields when it was snowing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Something I was going to say, Terry. You know,
Yeah.
Terry, it's so right because I've been actually with a condition. You can see I have some tape
Mm-hmm.
and this thumb, and it
Okay.
comes down to the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I've had it since now end of August when I was doing the exercise. But I'm getting a sensing that it's under control at times, and it's not arthritis. It's an inflammation of the tendon. It's called decrevens tendonitis or
Mm-hmm.
gamers.
Yes.
But I looked at it the other day. I said, all right, what am I being told? I know I have to get a lot of rest. I have to shift go from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this is letting me know, okay, it's time to make a shift. It's time to do something different. And it's getting better because also my mindset, what is it,
Yes.
mind over matter?
Mind over matter. And I always say, don't own any disease. So
That's it.
even if you've got a diagnosis, it's like, I am healthy. I am healthy. My body is responding to spirit's healing.
Mm,
Everything is working perfectly, right?
yes.
Do that self-talk. It's so important to talk to yourself and to talk to your body and love the pain. Say, thank you. You're showing me that something is happening that I need to pay attention to. And so
Yes.
you pour lots of love into that pain area.
Mhm. And it's
Kathy wants to know if you're playing too many computer games.
I think what it is I was carrying, and I now do not carry anything on my shoulders because this other shoulder too is feeling a bit funny, and I think that's what it was. And I was holding the strap,
Yeah,
like, and I literally was doing a lot of walking from the bus and from
right.
um, therapy to work. So
Yeah.
I feel that's where it came from.
Yeah. It doesn't
You're
take much.
walking.
Well, Gracie, do we want to do story time?
I think they would. I would love to hear story time. I know they would love to hear story time from you.
Oh, from me. Okay. I can do that.
And Terry, there was a story that, I think, Terry, the angels have been preparing you and how God prepares us. They told you, they said, when you get there, you need to take a step back and have time to open your heart. Do you remember
Mhm,
that?
mhm.
I was so shocked. I was like, Terry had the roadmap before she left.
Oh, always. The angels always have it. Sometimes they share it with me.
Sometimes they just tell you, just write it down. You can
All right. So the
note
story
them.
is home is where the rose appears. People where you live, the little prince said, grow 5,000 roses in one garden, yet they don't find what they're looking for. And yet, what they're looking for could be found in a single rose. That's a quote out of The Little Prince or Le Petit Prince
Yes.
by Antoine de Saint Exupéry. There is a sweetness in this story that has followed me since childhood. I can still see my French teacher's eyes light up each time she spoke of Le Petit Prince, especially when she quoted the line that follows. But eyes are blind. You have to look with the heart. Even then, something in me understood that the little prince wasn't just talking about flowers. He was speaking of truth, of how love shows up in the simplest forms, waiting for us to notice. As I sit here in India, thousands of miles from home, 8,000 miles from home, I feel that message come alive. This journey has been long awaited, prayed over, and divinely woven from threads I didn't even know were being spun. The travel itself was exhausting and at times intimidating, especially navigating a world where I didn't speak the language or understand the signs around me. Yet something inside urged me forward, that same inner whisper that tells us, your rose is waiting, keep going. And then there she was. My beloved friend, Prachetta, stood in the crowd with open arms and three red roses, smiling as if the universe had planned this moment from the beginning of time. In that instant, every mile, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty simply dissolved. The roses in her hands were no longer just flowers. They were a symbol of home, of love, of the divine, reminding me, you are exactly where you are meant to be. We can search the world, 5,000 roses, 5,000 expectations, 5,000 external answers, and still feel empty. But when we look with the heart, even a single rose becomes a universe. Dear angels, why do we search so far when what we long for is often right before us? Dear ones, you search outward because the soul remembers something vast and beautiful, and it longs to find it again. Yet the greatest treasures are not hidden in distant places. They bloom wherever love is present. The heart is your compass. When you follow it, even across oceans, it guides you to the exact people, moments, and miracles meant for your awakening. A single rose, a familiar smile, a loving embrace. These are reminders that home is not a place, but a recognition. What you seek is seeking you always. The angels whisper, look with your heart, dear one. What seems far away becomes near, and what feels ordinary becomes holy. Your rose is already in bloom. So today, I promise to cherish each rose, and I do. And this was such a beautiful time to sit with the angels and have them give this message.
Mm.
You know, I love that story so much from The Little Prince. I remember it so well, studying that book and how the prince thought that this rose was unique to him.
Mhm.
And even when he was told, "Oh, roses are ordinary, they grow everywhere," and it didn't matter because that was his rose. And that's sometimes when we look at somebody, like when I look at Prochetta, she's my rose. You know, she's so beautiful and so loving and kind and compassionate, and she just loves with her whole heart.
Yeah.
So when we find that rose in our lives, cherish it, nourish it, know that that was meant just for you to experience. And it has made this journey spectacular. Every moment since I got off that plane has been spectacular. I had earth angels all the way from Egypt to India. I had earth angels that helped me with luggage, with lifting, with knowing which direction to go. I couldn't read the signs, so I had no way to know. And you know, I'm directionally challenged. so,
I know.
so a
Wow.
lot of people helped out
Yeah.
to bring me to this place,
Mhm.
and it just feels beautiful to be here.
It's thank you, Terry, for the message from the angels, the blog, and also how what you help us to understand different aspects of the journey, and especially from where you are. And I had an idea. I absolutely adore The Little Prince. I adore Saint-Exupéry's book, and I think I have an old version that my godmother had, which is very old, and I think I'm going to get it. And once in a while, I'm going to read a snippet. It just moved my hand that he could find his rose amongst the 5,000 because
Right.
it was unique. It
Yes.
resonated with him, and this is what I think is the message: is
Yeah.
in your heart. The heart is the compass.
Yes. It will lead you there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Gracie.
Thank
Thank you. And let's say hello to Annie, my Annie
you.
Benanny, and to Brandy. Thank you all for coming in.
And Brandy says, on Zen Enlightenment this afternoon at 4 Eastern Standard, Sally is having her weekly episode of Joy with two special guests. We will be discussing eating and food allergy digestion issues through this ascension. Please join it. Join in. It will be fun and educational. Thank you, Brandy.
I have a feeling I'll be asleep by then.
Oh, yeah. So, Terry, what wakes you up this time? In Hawaii, it used to be the frogs woke you up, or the frogs kept singing all night. And what?
The whistles, the planes, and the peacocks.
Oh, yes. How are the peacocks, Chris? I mean, Terry.
I finally got to see them, Gracie. I was hearing them. I thought they were cats. I thought I
Yeah,
was hearing cats.
yeah,
And then Pachetta says, "That's our peacocks. They're everywhere, and they're beautiful,
yeah.
and they're on top of the building. They're down on the ground. They're all
Wow.
over the place."
And what is? I think that is a regal bird. What is the reason
It's
for?
the national bird of India.
Yes, yes. And the male is the one that has all the
All the colors.
wonderful colors.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Be careful because a friend of ours in Kenya had peacocks, and one, she has a scar here because one kind of nipped at her. Yeah, they had them in, they grew up with them. Yeah. So be
Wow.
careful, just
Yeah,
like kids.
I don't get that close to them. But
Oh,
yeah, they are beautiful to see, and they're everywhere. And yeah, they wake me up if
yeah.
they're outside at night, and they usually are. I'm
And
surprised we're not hearing them. But the planes, it's
have,
so funny because the planes, it's like every 5 minutes there's a plane that goes over. This is one of the busiest airports in the world. They
wow,
have 1,500 flights out of here
wow,
every day,
every day.
every day. So,
Wow.
they come at those intervals, and then all of a sudden they weren't coming. And I said, "Pachetta, is something wrong?" "What happened to the planes?" And she said, the wind probably shifted, so they were taking off a different direction or landing in a different direction. They came back.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, I got used to them. You get used after a while to hearing that noise. But
yeah.
some of them sound like they're going to land right up on the roof.
Right, because they're right in the flight path. Terry,
Yes.
and
Brandy, it is 9 o'clock. No, wait, it is. Hang on. I got to look at the clock.
yeah. While you're looking at the clock, um, Sally says peacocks can be so loud at 7 a.m. when chased by a cat. Personal
Yes.
experience.
Yeah, we do have cats here as well. So it's 7:30 in the evening here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So have you had supper yet, Terry? Or
No,
dinner? No.
no, I haven't. Pachetta is in a meeting right now. So when she gets off the meeting, I'll have some rice.
Oh, good, good. And Terry, so how does it feel with having so many people? And I really loved the way you were telling us. That's the chaos of the roads in in any country other than parts of the West.
I have to
It's
close my eyes, Grace. Seriously, I have to close my eyes or I'm going to have panic attacks. Yeah.
and there's the rickshaw,
Y'all think
the
y'all
cow.
think driving is bad in the States?
No,
I'm gonna at one point open my eyes and video. Ah, it's bad.
that would be great. Could you do that, Terry?
I
Because
will, because
yeah,
y'all won't believe me until you see it yourself. It's
of traffic
crazy.
and traffic, a lot of traffic.
Oh, everywhere. So
Yeah.
much traffic.
And what about the cow?
You yield to the cows. So if they walk out in the road, you have to wait for them
Yeah,
to cross the road. Some of them just lay down
yeah, in the road.
in the road. So you wait for them to move. Some of them are standing on the side of the road eating grass. I mean, they're everywhere. And I found out that if if your vehicle hits a cow and it
Yeah.
dies, you're going to go to prison.
Yes, because it is a sacred.
It's the sacred animal.
So why?
If you hit a person, because there's people walking all over the place, it's not a big deal.
Hi, Julie Kiss. But Terry, what is the symbol of the cow? It's that we
Um,
know it's a holy animal.
yeah, it's considered the mother energy.
Right.
So yeah, they consider it sacred. You don't eat the cow. You don't eat meat here. You eat chicken and fish, but yeah, you don't eat beef.
Mhm.
They do milk the cows, so they do have milk. They have milk products.
Yes, but no meat.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing? Wow,
yeah.
Terry.
Yeah.
And you right now it's a lot of the pachetta with the wedding. So you haven't gone out to see any of the temples or any of the holy.
There's a temple right near where she lives. I passed by it.
Yes.
I think we're going Thursday, maybe one of these days. We're going to a temple, and then of course we're going to the Taj Mahal. We're going to the Ganges,
Yes. The little Ganges.
Himalayas. Yeah.
Oh, there's a plane flying over.
Yep.
Woo! When I came to America, everybody asked me. I went to school in New Jersey, and they asked us, "How did you get here?" We said, "We went to the tallest mountain and some of the rooftops, and when the plane came by, we jumped onto the wheels, and that's how we got to New Jersey." And they were like,
That's how
"Oh,
you got there. They're so close. I think I could do that, Gracie. I could probably just hitch a ride home. No, Brandy, I'll be leaving here the middle of January. So I'll spend 2 months here with Prochetta, and I'm being farmed out different places. People want me to come stay with them.
oh,
So
good,
I'll be going a couple of days with Navriti. I'll be
yes,
going to another lady that I met last night. She's invited me for a couple of days to her home. And
wonderful,
then we'll go to Goya. I'll be at Prachir's home. So
wow." Terry, inhale, and how are you feeling? What's going on inside of you? What's churning in a little
um,
right?
yeah, Gracie, it's so different because I can feel into the energy of my guru, which was Paramahansa Yogananda,
Yes.
um, Babaji, who was one of his gurus.
Yes.
And so I sit with that energy. When I talk with the angels, I ask to be connected also with these holy men that walked here on this land.
Mhm.
And I do. I feel them. I feel them in the people that I'm encountering and the way they revere the holy ones that are teachers that came here to be teachers. And that's what a guru is. It's a
Yes.
mentor. It's somebody that helps you to open up to your own spirituality. And it's so interesting that the people that have been coming to meet me are calling me Guru Ma.
Yeah.
And it's like, teach us. They want to hear the word. They want to hear, uh, you know, and so what I do is I ask, no ego, just clear out and make me a clear channel so that I can let the words flow
Mhm.
that are needed for people to understand how to open up, how to see themselves as a master, because we all are. We're all
Yes.
masters. It's
Mhm.
how are you willing to open up to it? How are you willing to take that time needed to sit with that energy? And that's what I have been doing, is making time to sit with the energy of the land, because there were many, many great gurus, teachers, yogis that came from this land.
Yes.
So I want to feel it. I want to walk on that same earth that they stood on, that they preached on, that they were able to get their enlightenment.
Yes.
So I feel a shift being here.
Mhm.
Yes, Sally, absolutely. We're all gurus.
We
We're
all are.
all we're all teachers. We learn from each other. We teach each other, and but it's an honor to be able to speak and just let spirit flow with the words. And sometimes I've been talking to some of the people I'm meeting, and I'm like, I know that wasn't from me. That was just the channel coming through and speaking the words that needed to be heard.
Wow. And
And Prachetta is trying to get me some speaking engagements while I'm here so that
good.
I can talk to, especially to the youth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think, Terry, that's wonderful. So, sometimes we ask what our purpose is, and yours is clearly, you know, um, that you're a guru, you're a teacher, a guru in this lifetime,
Mhm.
in this present world, in its progress,
Mhm.
in its diversity, in its
Right.
many paths.
Right.
You know, you are like the palm. Here you are, and there are all these paths. And thank you for telling us about that. And
Absolutely. And I always give all glory to God.
yes,
It's not me. I'm a mere mortal, but I'm willing to hear, I'm willing to speak. And there's a verse in the Bible that says, "Here am I, God, send me."
yes,
Here,
yes.
here am I,
Here
send
I'm
me. And I
a-
feel like God has sent me. It's finally happened to come to these parts of the world where they need to have hope,
yes.
and they need to see that there's more to this thing called life than just eating and sleeping and doing it all over again.
Mm.
So
It's amazing, Terry, because I feel that's where I am as well with my own peers in Kenya.
mhm,
I sent them the blog about pick up your rug, and
mhm,
now I keep
yeah,
getting there like, yeah, pick up my rug.
right,
So, as you said, we're all teachers, and thank you, Terry, for this platform, because we're able to come, and even just when you ask us to check in with the peas,
mhm,
you are teaching us with your what's coming out, what you're telling us.
yeah,
Thank you, Terry. Boy,
absolutely.
we'll have another one, Terry. I think
We will. We definitely will. So I know Gracie or Deirdre put in the daily prayer.
he did, and Brandy, I think, also did do hers a while ago. How did you find that, Terry?
I scrolled back up in the chat.
Sometimes I try to do that, and I'm like, where did everything go?
Uh,
Okay,
yes.
and so do you want to read it, or shall I read it?
Would you read it, Gracie?
Okay, and then you'll say the prayer, Terry. All
I,
right. Thank you. So, prayers for all humans, Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, the coalition of the willing, our troops, the USA, Terry, her family, our India family, and any traveling people. Thank you.
Thank you, Deirdre. And I know Brandy, I can't find the one if she put it in there, but she always asks us to remember those who are suffering from dementia or affected by suicide of any kind. And then Sally asked us to remember the homeless, the displaced, the ones that feel invisible, not seen, not heard, and for our troops, and especially those who are away from family.
Yes. And
So,
and we,
any other prayers? Let's remember Mama Hada Bear.
yes,
Remember Michelle Landers as she's going for her appointment today. Remember my niece Paula, please. She's having a very difficult time with chemotherapy, so let's please keep her lifted up.
yes.
Thank you, Julie Kiss. Prayers for all in need.
Mhm. And
So,
Terry, we have a prayer from Blue Jean. She always reminds us to remember all the creatures, great and small, all animals,
yes.
and there's another place.
That was a very low one. Sorry.
India or sorry, Terry. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's lift these prayers up. Let's just go into our hearts and dear God, thank you. Thank you for this time together today that has been so special. Thank you for my darling sister friend Gracie, who is here holding the space and helping us to remember what's important, which is community, family, our friends and loved ones. And thank you for this community. We lift all these prayers, asking for you to bless, asking for you, the giver of life, the giver of love, the giver of hope, to look on each prayer request, to acknowledge it, to answer it to the best and highest good of all. And we thank you. Thank you. We honor you. We respect you. And we say, Amen. We love you. Hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
Hallelujah.
you.
Wonderful.
Yes, Annie, we always remember our Auntie Jean, who
Yes.
needs all our prayers right now, and our Blue Jean and all the
Mhm.
babies. All right, so let's play our song
And
so
thank
that y'all
you,
can get on with your day and I can get on with my night.
thank you.
It feels strange to say that.
Get on with your night. That's true. Are you gonna play it, Terry? Oh,
I think it's going to play. Come on, Leo, don't be stubborn.
click it again.
There
There
we
you
go.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on!
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony.
Oh, thank you,
Be on the
Julie.
lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple
Triple
A.
A.
Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every every day at 8. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Oh. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of.
All right, you ready, Gracie?
Yeah.
There really is no
There's no
secret.
secret.
We simply accept, align, allow.
Now.
AAA, morning cup of full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy. Cup of full of joy. Give me a cup. Give me cup of joy. 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 Give me full of joy. Give me cup 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 of joy. Give me a cup of joy.
Woo! Oh, that felt good. What a great, great time together. Thank you,
it's
Gracie.
Thank you, Teri, for lifting us up and for telling us everything that you're doing. And I see you have some Mendy, the henna. There you go, Mendy. That's their tattooing. I love it. Look at that. What is the meaning of that star? Is it just
I went to a pre-wedding. Gracie, the weddings here stretch out. And at the pre-wedding, they had henna painting. And I
good?
had never done it before. And I
Yes.
said, oh, I think I would like that.
It's
So
beautiful.
I asked her to do angel wings and she didn't understand. So I got peacocks.
Oh, there you go. But the next time, you see, India is all about adorning. You know, even Africa, we put paint on ourselves. I'll go and try and get some, whether we're going for war or whether it's just to have fun. Wonderful. Teri, you really are India now.
I love you, my friend.
I
Thank you,
enjoyed
Peas, for being here. Stay in your heart. Stay
and bless.
blessed.
And
Namaste, y'all.
I'll pull a Kuan Yin card and I'll put it on the.
Okay. Thank you, Gracie.
Okay. I love you, Teri.
Thank
I love you.
you.
Thank you. What a wonderful, trusting, terrific Tuesday.
Yes, it was. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye, everybody.